Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades as per usual. Let's dive into some GameStop analysis. This is going to be your Thursday update, and boy, oh boy, do we have some after hours spiciness. We're up 9.53% on the news speculation that GameStop is considering investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So, looks like that the Michael Saylor picture with Ryan Cohen is it's playing out after all. It looks like this correction is over, right? If obviously we gap up at the open and we run. If we don't run and we just gap up and we sell off, then you could still consider that we're in the first impulse higher, but any dips from there should be bought up, right? So it's a good look for sure. 100% very happy for everyone if that plays out. You can take a look here on the daily time frame on Market Cipher. You still got green money flow. The green dot was all there. Let's actually check the after hours, extended trading hours price action. Let's see how high we actually went. Holy smokes, we hit 31. Wow, that's a big boy. No, that's very nice. So if it is going to impulse, then tomorrow is going to be the time to be in it, and it's going to pull back, wave 2, right? And it's going to be a dip buy for anyone that's that's still willing to dip buy it, right? But again, you never know what could happen. It's just after hours. Yeah, you don't really want to trust the after hours in the pre-market. But again, this is some news event. It's a news event, right? So it looks like if this plays out, then that's perfect. This has truncated. And sorry, let me just get back to the regular trading hours. And the lows are in, right? If that's the case, then the ABC correction is over. We've been following it for 3 weeks now, and this wave 2 will be in. And if the wave 2 is in, we've talked about this. There's a wave 3, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, the line goes up to 72." Okay, I'm just putting these lines wherever, right? The impulse could end here, and then you get a wave 4 pullback. And then the fifth wave is much shorter, right? I'm just putting these lines that I'm putting up here. They're not targets. They're just I just threw them onto the chart. I hope you guys like understand. Like if you don't understand Elliott wave, these may look like targets to you, but they're not, right? And we still have this downsloping trend line to cross, right? So probably your first target, your first line in the sand is like $51. You get over that, then you got this other pivot 65 60 to get over, and if you cross that, then you got 86, and after that your boys are at 120 that you got to bail out. For the people who bought at 120, right, then we gotta go get them, right? We're gonna get them, we're gonna bail them out anyway. So that's it. So again, I'm very happy. I've been accumulating positions. Let's see if if we get paid tomorrow. GameStop, let's see here. I didn't want to give an update yesterday, but I was almost, I was very close to giving an update yesterday, but I feel like I would just wait till Thursday, which was good because today's in the after hours it's popping off. But on Wave Edge, you could see on the 50-minute time frame, right? After this pullback, after you saw smart money and big money selling here, they bought the dip. They already bought back up at $25.70. You can see on the 5-minute they were buying the dip like crazy. And then now in the after hours, extended trading hours, we moonshot it. Right? But again, this is speculation that they're going to buy Bitcoin. And I'll give you my take on Bitcoin, right? I don't think people know where Bitcoin is kind of is where it is in its cycle, but anyways, looks like all these buys were played out. And if you were following me and just listened to the analysis, you would have known in advance, like these were opportunities to take in advance. And there we go. So let's see here. So right now, where are we on the daily? The daily today ended like kind of flat to, neutral to leaning a little bit bearish. The 4 hour, is still in that red money flow, but that the way it closed was actually a bullish candle with a green dot, right? And bullish dual band strength index numbers. The 1 hour time frame is almost out of that red money flow. Again, recovering very nicely. If tomorrow we gap up like this, it's gonna be very. I mean, it's gonna pump up pretty nicely. And we also talked about the CPI and the PPI on Tuesday, right, in advance of these news announcements. And I said if the markets, react positively to this news, then it's gonna be a big breakout, right? And I think the S&P, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, and the Russell 2000 are all on the verge. The Russell 2000 not as much, but still very bullish. But the Nasdaq are all leaning for a big breakout here as they're pushing towards the top of those Bollinger Bands. You have bullish dual band strength index numbers on everything. You got green money flow flowing in. And even if you threw bad news at the markets, the market absorbed it. You could see that we are clearly, in a very bullish momentum phase, and then we're going to see more upside. So again, if the indices see, more upside, then rising tide lifts all boats. GameStop and all these other stocks should also benefit from the stock market rising. You'll see capital flowing in. So that's basically it. So yeah, this is my count now. Updated count. It's a bullish count. If we were to come back down and completely just destroy this chart, and like this overnight price action does not hold up, then your target, there's still a target at $23.24 that can be touched. And again, you're going to finish that with bullish divergence, and that'll be okay. And you'll still be set up for this wave 2 being finished. So regardless of the scenario, you should be in the money if you bought around these levels, right? Okay, so that's pretty much it. I don't have much to update other than that. I can do a quick overview of what Bitcoin's doing very quickly. Again, I do chart Bitcoin as well. I do a lot of charting on many stocks and many things. But let's see, because Bitcoin, if we're talking about GameStop now potentially buying Bitcoin, then sure. If it's just rumors, that's fine. But why not do some analysis on what Bitcoin's doing? So my Bitcoin chart is not as bullish. It's actually a little bit bearish, but the bigger picture is very bullish in my opinion. Right, so if the people who are commenting, oh my God, so many lines. This chart's got a shit ton of lines. it's all over the place, right? But it's been an accurate count, and it's been a complex count, but we continue to chart it. And right now, Bitcoin has the potential of running back up here. Although right now this setup was just moved back to here, now to a potential dip buy down here. And B wave extension. This actually lowers the target. So if Bitcoin were to run up, I still think it could run back up to like 107, 106,000, but ultimately come back down to 88,000, 89,000. If it even does that, it could just drop from here, and the Y leg extends in a very complicated, flat correction. Is this even a flat? Yeah, it's a flat correction. But this is a big dip buy, and I think from there on you should see, this run up, right? And I think this could go into price discovery up to 200K. And as crazy as it sounds, right? When we were talking about, when I was talking about Bitcoin in this buy area down here, I said this accumulation zone. You should probably see a run up, right, and hype up into the presidency and into elections, and that's exactly what you got. And you could think it's a Ponzi scheme and all this stuff, but hey, the price went up, right? So again, if you just traded it, who cares about the fundamentals? The chart by itself, I don't really care about the fundamentals. I always look at the chart, and the chart was a bullish setup. And it's set up for a continuation for higher prices. But if GameStop starts allocating capital into Bitcoin, but they buy the low and sell the high, that's fine, because they're going to make money, right? And the whole point of them is to make money, right? You don't really, who cares what they buy as long as they make money. So Ryan Cohen, if he buys a low, sells a high, that's great. I think some people said that he did that on Chewy, right? He bought the low, sold the high. There you go. I think I had a short target, and then it never played out, and it just kept extending higher. Yeah, see, so my lines don't always work, right? And also probably wasn't a complete count either. I'm missing some bits of information from probably larger time frames. Anyways, so let's get back to GameStop. We'll wrap it up. So again, the count is very bullish right now. We need to hold up. The only thing that needs to hold is the low here. And if you gap up and you run, and then you're in wave 3, you know in your you're going to be in wave 3. You can take a look at the smaller time frames, right? If you take out this RSI, you'll know that this is a super bullish wave 3. Any dip there is going to be a wave 4. Wave 5 is when you start to create bearish divergence, and then you want to buy the pullbacks, right? You get the first pullback is going to be probably a very nice dip to buy. It's going to be maybe a scary one, but it's going to be a dip to buy nevertheless. I'm not sure when earnings are. Earnings are coming up in March, so maybe we dip on earnings, but it's again continues to run up afterwards if they end up buying crypto or whatever. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the analysis as per usual. I do these every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes on the weekends if we get like a crazy Friday close. So maybe I'll do one this weekend if GameStop is gonna close like up 20-30%, sure, I'll do one. Even like 10%, I'll do an update. Why not? Thanks for the support, guys. Love you all. Have a good day. Peace.